Welcome to another podcast edition of Follow My Voice. Today we're going to go into Google and check out 10 tips for feeling overwhelmed. And see if whatever pops up first on Google is it good advice or is it all a bunch of BS? That's what we're going to talk about today. So the first result that pops up in Google at the time of this recording, the first tip is appreciate what you have. Taking time to contemplate what you're grateful for isn't merely the right thing to do. It also improves your mood, according to some study, which found that people that had an attitude of gratitude improved their mood, energy, physical being. Appreciate what you have. Yeah. I could see that one for negative thoughts, but feeling overwhelmed when I got a lot of stress, I don't know about that one. It's always good to feel appreciation, but okay, let's go to the next one. They avoid asking what if, because what if statements fuel stress and worry. Things can go in a million different directions. And the more time you spend worrying about the possibilities, the less time you'll spend on taking action that will calm you down and keep your stress under control. Yeah. What if is a dangerous question? I've got another episode coming up or already out, depending on when you listen to this, on the thought quote is a quote edition of Follow My Voice. Trying to remember it right now. Remember, these are done off the cuff. No rehearsal. I read these as I speak to you because I don't want any bias entering my brain as I free associate whether I like these tips or not. So I can give you an honest opinion on what I think. It's only that I thought that. Very close to that. It's one of my quotes. It's only that I thought that. I think that's a little off, but it's close to that. But it's very similar to this what if, where whatever follows that line of thinking is going to be painful, so stay away from it. I like that one. Staying positive. This is kind of like be yourself. It's both good advice and terrible advice. Positive thoughts help make stress intermittent by focusing your brain's attention on something that is stress-free. You have to give your wandering brain a little help by consciously selecting something positive to think about. The problem is when you're feeling overwhelmed, the last thing you want to think about is something positive. But you should. But do you? When was the last time you were feeling overwhelmed? You wanted to punch a wall or throw something through a window and you said, nope, I'm going to think about something positive. Go ahead and write in the comments below if you're a lucky SOB who does that. And I'll give you a like and thumbs up because that's impressive. Next tip is disconnect. Given the importance of stress, it's easy to see how taking regular time off the grid can help keep your stress under control. Forcing yourself offline, turning off your phone, giving your body a break, it's a great way to deal with stress. I like this one. It's hard to implement, but not impossible. And it's good for you, like eating your vegetables. I once had to go to a conference and I was stressed out because everyone had turned in their phone. You couldn't bring the phones into the conference room. And so everyone was constantly reaching for their phone, but they couldn't find it because they had turned it in. And then I felt my brain just wandering. Someone can take my phone. My phone's still going to be there. Someone can take my phone by accident. And it was painful. So I agree. And there's another book I'm in the process of reading, Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. I love Cal Newport. One of my favorite authors. But, disconnecting. I like that one. Definitely, I haven't done it, but it helps. Ooh. You're not gonna like this next one. Limit your caffeine intake. I'm a caffeine drinker, so it hurts. Drinking caffeine triggers the release of adrenaline, which is the fight or flight response. Stress that caffeine creates is far more intermittent, but as its long half-life ensures that it takes its sweet time coming out of your body. This was hard. I'm not a morning person. I know successful people wake up at 5 a.m. I'm going to tell you to wake up at 5 a.m., but I don't do it yet. But you should wake up at 5 a.m. This is hard. This was hard. I like it. I'm not sleeping enough. You're probably not sleeping enough. It's probably the reason we need the caffeine. And the next tip is sleep more. So the author of this article is reading my mind. Are they reading your mind too? Sleep. I've beaten this one to death over the years. Just get enough sleep. It helps. And I agree. I'm so guilty of this. Heck, it's 1:25 in the morning right now that I'm recording this, so hold on. Dad. It's me smacking myself again because I'm not going to sleep. But doing this for you, wherever you are, doing this for you. Squashing negative self-talk is the next one. As I just smacked myself saying bad, a big misstep in managing stress involves stopping negative self-talk. The more you think about negative thoughts, the more power you give them. I agree. More negative thought equals more negative thinking, which will lead you to take more negative actions, which will lead to more negative behaviors, which will give you more negative results. It's tough to squash negative self-talk, but it's very important. Reframe. They reframe their perspective. I like this one. Stress and worry are fueled by your own skewed perception of events. Take some time to reframe it. I once went to a seminar where we did a reframing exercise where you had to get in groups of 4 and everyone had to tell someone what they hated about them. So they were like, I hate your shirt. You look stupid. You're an idiot. I don't like your hair comb, the way you comb your hair. I feel like you're wearing too much makeup. Just stuff that makes you stressed out. And you had to reframe it by saying, thank you. Thank you. I agree. Thank you. That's true. Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. That was powerful. It hurt a little bit, but it was a great reframe. Next time someone tells you they hate your shoes, thank you. I don't like them either. Or is that a keto style? They breathe is the last tip. Easiest way to make stress intermittent lies in something you have to do every day. Breathing. Practice of breathing. Practice of breathing in the moment will help your stress. Let's go ahead and do some breathing together. Let's go ahead and inhale. Hold it. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe normally. Yeah, I think that one's true. I feel a little better already after just 2 breaths. Breathing is big. Oh, that was number 9. There's actually 1 left. But breathing is very big. That's why I created some episodes teaching you about box breathing, as well as regular episodes on meditation. Last one is use your support system. It's tempting to attempt everything yourself, but everyone has someone at work or outside of work who's on their team rooting for them. Use them as your support system. Something as simple as talking about your worries will provide an outlet for your stress and anxiety. Yeah, being alone is tough. They say millennials are the most loneliest generation. Go ahead and give us a thumb up if you're a millennial. Go ahead and give it a thumb up if you're lonely. Go ahead and give it a thumb up if you're either one of those two. You can give it a thumbs down if you're happy, not lonely, not a millennial, and have everything you want in life. Yeah, that's fine. That way I can see, I can be jelly of you. But anyway, using your support system is big. And if you don't have a support system, something I've said in other videos is your support system doesn't have to be a real person, because some of us have negative family members and negative friends, Can't get rid of negative family, but you sure as hell better get rid of those negative friends. But your support system can be positive people you follow on YouTube, podcasts, blogs. Like if you follow, first player pops in my head is Grant Cardone. I like Grant Cardone and his 10X rules. I follow him, so he's part of my support system. He just happens to be the first one I thought of, and he's pretty famous, so I feel like it's good to reference someone that's easy. Most of you have probably heard of, or if you haven't, go ahead and hit that like button and then go fall into the deep web of Cardone. But support system's big, but they can be virtual. They can be virtual. So that's a very important point. Your support system doesn't have to be alive. They don't have to be alive today. They can be virtual or anyone positive. Another really positive thing you can do is hit that like and subscribe and notification icon. That way you're always aware when I'm dropping new content, such as these podcasts, which I'm using to double check Google doing the right thing or not. Like, for example, I haven't mentioned which one I like the best, so let's go a couple more minutes. Let's go into OT right now. My favorite one was, my least favorite one was caffeine. I ain't gonna lie, as a caffeine drinker, that's my least favorite one. And my favorite one is sleep, because it's such an easy thing to do and you can do it every day. I'm blowing it right now, but you should go to sleep. So with that said, that's been another deep dive into whether I think the first top results of Google for 10 tips for dealing with being overwhelmed. I feel they're good tips. Let me know if you think they're BS. And thanks for following my voice.